Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. Stampin' Sue Creates here. So I've been playing around today, not doing embroidery, but I've been doing some stamping. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I've been with them for the past 21.5 years. Hard to believe it's been that long. My goodness, it'll be 22 years in this upcoming June. So I'm here to share with you a brand new bundle of products that will become available for customers starting March 1st, and it's going to run through May 2nd or while supplies last. So one of the things with this bundle is, with being a demonstrator, we can pre-purchase bundles like this, and of course we get them at our discount. And if you've been thinking that you might want to join the Stampin' Up family, now is a perfect time during celebration, which ends the 28th of February, just I guess about 2 weeks from now. In your bundle of products that you choose for your starter kit, this can be something you may choose to add to your kit. Another reason to become a demonstrator, not only to get the discount, also to be able to pre-purchase items, to also earn benefits with your sales and bonuses and things like that. But if none of that interests you whatsoever, you can just join to be your own personal shopper, which is welcoming to anyone who might want to do that. So let's talk a little bit about this Waves of the Ocean. So there is going to be a stamp set and dies, this is the stamp set, Waves of Inspiration, and there are coordinating dies that go with it. I tend to put mine on a magnet sheet, and I like to keep them right in with the stamp set. So it is a red rubber stamp set, and the dies are called Waves dies. With being a demonstrator, you can purchase this now, or like I said, add in your starter kit. So this bundle will be available in our upcoming new catalog. That's going to the annual catalog that comes out in May, I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe it's May. They did change the timing of that. So if you miss out on that, you definitely will be able to get that then. However, the rhinestones, the rhinestone waves, basic jewels, the designer series paper, along with the foil paper, will not be available during that time. So it'll only be available for customers March 1st through May 2nd. And it's a real pretty bundle. By purchasing the stamp set and the dies together, you automatically save 10%, which is a great deal. The Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper is 12 by 12. They're beautiful. The blue foils, it comes with 6 sheets in total, 2 sheets of 3 colors, Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and Silver. And then, of course, our beautiful Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. And you get 20 each of 6 colors, which is fabulous. And the colors of that are Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, and Pacific Point. So these 3 items are while supplies last once they're released to customers. This item, like I said, these 2 items will be in our annual catalog. And they coordinate really well with the stamp set. So this wave is actually a really, really large stamp. Oop, my other ones are stuck to it. Hold on a sec. And let me just show you in comparison to my hand. It is a large, large stamp set, stamp. And it also comes with beautiful sayings, a little bird, a little pelican, and the sayings are, "A friendship is a thing of beauty. You're so totally awesome. Your strength is an inspiration." And of course, a happy birthday. So the dies will cut out wave pieces. And I'm going to show you some samples of some cards that I just made today. I started playing with it. And, oh, the dies also cut out this little pelican standing on the, forget what you call those things. Pelons? I don't know what you call them. They're like the pieces of wood in the ocean, you know, that whatever. Okay, so let me share with you some of the cards that I created with this set of products. So first off, of course, you know, the beach makes me think of the beach. So I thought of sand. So our closest color to sand would be our crumb cake. I did a little bit of layering on this one. I use the, let me get the name of it. Hold on a second. The dies. Oh my goodness, I can't get them. The color and contour dies. It belongs with this stamp set. Let me show you the dies. So they're called scallop contours, and this is really great to add to your collection. All these different scallop little dies that kind of all fit together. This beautiful little scallop, and then of course these two coordinate with the stamp set. So this is available in our annual catalog, and it's a real pretty stamp set. I use that a lot. One of my favorite go-tos all the time. And then some of that foil paper, a little happy birthday, and of course some of our twine, and of course those real pretty rhinestones. Just raise this piece up with dimensionals and a piece of the DSP on the inside to make a real pretty masculine, or could be feminine, but I'm thinking masculine birthday card. And I think that really came out very pretty. So the next design was, of course, I had to incorporate some of those waves. Now, this card was created on Calypso Coral, and this background piece right here, I took the waves and I just stamped over and over on this background piece. This piece here is a part of the Designer Series paper, and of course, there's those scallop dies again, and I stamped the little pelican with Mento and just colored him in with a little bit of light ivory. And of course, the foil papers and the Designer Series paper I used with cutting out the wave dies. And I also did a double layer with this stitch die and another stitched one underneath. And of course, the little rhinestones and dimensional, you know, to raise things up a little bit. And I think this one came out real pretty too. And the inside, just a piece of the scraps of Designer Series paper. So we don't throw anything away. We have purpose and use for many, many things of the ones that, the pieces of DSP that are left over. So then I thought, well, let's just keep something simple, okay? Very simple. Calypso Coral background, a layer of our basic white, a piece of the Designer Series paper, and this beautiful ribbon that has that frayed edge on it. And just our friendship is a thing of beauty. And then the inside, I also brought in some of the, what's the color ink? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I just can't retain things anymore. I just, oh my goodness, petal pink cardstock, and just a little strip of that paper and stamp with Calypso Coral. You're so totally awesome. But isn't that just pretty? I didn't add any rhinestones or anything to this. I just kept this card very simple. And I did wrap the ribbon around, and I tied this piece separately in a bow and just used glue dots to stick that on. But isn't that just so pretty, just like that? I think so. Okay, so then I was starting to get a little adventurous. So I took some of the no Designer Series paper on this. I almost said Designer Series paper. Some of the foil with the well, there is DSP on this background piece, which I just fussy cut around the two layers of the foil paper. I used the silver and the Calypso Coral, not Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana. And do you notice how the clouds are? They are two different pieces. So there's another piece that layers on top of it. And these little seagulls, I just colored them very lightly with our Stampin' blends. And again, lots of sponging on the back using our real pretty brushes that we have. These are really nice if you've never tried them. You may think that they are foam, but they're not. They're actual sponge brushes. Well, not even sponge brushes. They're blending brushes is what they're called. They come in a set. You get a couple of them in the set, and they're really nice for blending in different colors. And I took a variety of different blues and just blended the background. And I think that came out really, really, really pretty. The next one, there was more sponging involved on this one. This one I was trying to make it look like a night scene for the background. Lots of sponging on here. Again, the layering on the DSP with the two different foils. Some of the rhinestones, that little pelican, some of the clouds. I did a little sponging on there. And this time I colored in the seagulls with black because I thought it's like a dark scene, even though, you know, you do get clouds at nighttime. Yeah, you do. And I just thought, you know, they're kind of like the shadows in the background. And I think that came out real pretty too. The inside, just a little strip of the DSP, all layered on Night of Navy with Coastal Cabana. Lots of layering with cardstock and the foil paper, and those beautiful gems just really make it. And then our final card, this one I did a lot of extra work on this one. You may think that it's not, but there's a lot of sponging. Again, the two foils and then the DSP over the top of them. So that really makes the wave look realistic. This is that, that die cut that I used, this one here. But all I did is I cut off the ends on the foil paper. And on this background, I just use a very light blue. But before I did that, I made a mask out of, I used these Post-it note sheets. And these are wonderful because the whole sheet is sticky. So I put two together and I punched out a circle. And then I layered that piece that had the hole over the top and use some of my crushed curry over the top of that. And then the piece of circle that punched out, I then put it over my sponged piece and then sponged the background to get the bluish tone to make it look like the sky. And again, the clouds, but dimensionals on here, and I love it. Absolutely love it. And then the inside, I wanted it to really pop. So I took the Daffodil Delight cardstock and a little piece of the DSP. You're so totally awesome. So I think these cards all really came out so pretty. Such a nice variety of cards. It's really a beautiful bundle of products. And I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Like I said, if you're interested in getting them in your starter kit, you can just enter one item. The whole bundle of products come to $79.25, and you can add that to your starter kit of $125. Plus, during celebration, you get an additional 2 stamp sets of your choice to add to your kit. It's free shipping, and you just pay sales tax, and everything you need comes in that kit, whether you decide to sell, to buy for yourself, or just ask friends and family to help you out. Totally up to you. And if you ever decide that it's something you just don't want to do anymore, you can just step away, and you don't, because that's one of the questions. How much do I have to submit in order to remain a demonstrator? That's done quarterly, and it's $300. And you might think, wow, that's a lot. Well, 4 times quarterly. So it's very simple to think of it this way. $100 a month is what you need to submit in sales if you want to break it down. But when you say $100, or when I say $100, 20% of that is yours to keep right off the top. That's your commission price. So you save 20%. So it really comes down to $80. So it's very easy. You throw one party in for the 3 months, and then you're done until the next quarter. Very easy to do. Or you can just do individual items, and everything that you purchase goes toward your sales too. We're not like some of the direct sales companies where your own purchase doesn't count. With Stampin' Up, it does. So if you need more information on that, or if you're interested in purchasing this bundle of products, you'll have to wait till March 1st unless you become a member of my Sweet Bee Stampers team. Then you can get that as early as right now. So thank you for joining me. I wish you well. Please be safe out there, and I look forward to seeing you back here again real soon. Bye for now.